in order to work on my camper in all weathers, I'm going to have to build a little bit of a frame around it, and it'll also serve as a spray booth when it comes to painting the cab unit. The first thing I'm going to do is put some carpet around the area where my frame is going to contact with the van to protect it. The camper is 2 meters wide, so I'm going to trim a 2x1 down to 4 meters in length. I have all these old reclaimed timbers. The camper happens to be 2.65 meters at the point where I want to go across it, and these are all 2.60 meters. So if I put one on the ground, I'll be able to get the height that I want. Do the same on the other side. try and keep rolling this in. This is not, the last bit is the hardest. Well, I'm getting my first real impression of what it's going to be like to work in here. It's brilliant. I should be able to tighten these all up afterwards by pulling them around the edges. Just trim this now. I'm a bit close there, but I have spare sheets left over, so if this damages, I can replace it. And that's the handy thing about doing it in sections instead of trying to wrap around, is that it's modular and I can replace one bit at a time if needs be. But it's a very temporary structure, just to for the short period that I hope to be working on the camper van. Alright, that's my sides. I'll probably adjust them later, but it's important now that I get a roof on this thing before we leave it alone for the night. This is my main roof beam, and I've just made a notch in it in the middle because I want to break it to give me my peaked roof at the end. This is some polytunnel plastic which my father has donated to the project. He's had it stored outdoors for a while, but I think the opaque plastic would be ideal. It'd be like a skylight, so I'll have an easier time seeing what I'm doing inside. I don't think it's actually been used. I think it was an offcut from a bigger project. I'll pay for this in welding. Notch. Looks like splitting that will work. The weather's starting to go against me now. see the way the wind is filling it up underneath, and there's a danger of it lifting, so I need to fill in the gap under here as well. Depressed rather than blown out. It's actually making a difference. I'm just doing a few finishing touches on the inside. I folded in all the edges around one 2x1 and then tightened in another one on top, so that instead of the screws actually holding the plastic, it's actually the leading edges of all the timbers. Now I replaced the 2x1 I had here with some of the reclaimed timber from my mother's old shed, so thanks for those. And that's just because I'm using up so much of these 2x1s, and this adds a little bit of extra weight to the base. So I just folded in the edges, and then, as I said, the edge, it's the edge of the timber that's tensioning the plastic rather than the screws. It's been a lot of preparation for this project, but I think it'll be worth it. It's really great to have this space to work away on Rocky. Looking forward to getting them back together.